guys, I'm Trina, and today I want to give you 4 reasons why you should check out The Girl at Midnight by Melissa Gray. This was one of my anticipated releases of last year, and then I just never got around to it because it really generated like zero buzz or hype. That's kind of sad because it actually was a very underrated gem for me. I really thought that it stood out. It had so many things in it that I just absolutely loved, and I definitely think that a lot of people are going to like it, so I want to talk about 4 reasons why you should check this one out. And at the end of this video, I am also going to include 2 things that might be a turnoff for you because I just kind of want to present both sides, even though those things didn't bother me at all. And none of these reasons I'm going to mention are going to include any plot spoilers, but I just want to kind of get you excited about this book. So reason number 1 why you should check out The Girl at Midnight is if you liked the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series by Laini Taylor. Now, it's not to say that these 2 worlds or stories are like that similar, but we definitely have this story of one human character in our world who finds herself wrapped up in this fantasy world where there is an ongoing war between 2 different species. We have like dragon people and bird type people in this story, and they've been locked in this war for years and years, and our main character Echo is a human who is kind of an ally with one of these sides. And this book also encompasses that star-crossed love, forbidden lovers kind of feel that Daughter of Smoke and Bone had to it. They aren't too similar where you're going to feel like you've read this before, but I think that if you liked Daughter of Smoke and Bone, that this book could kind of fill that void if you're looking for more like it. The second reason why you should check this book out is if you like heist stories. This book does involve a series of heists because the main plot of this book is that there is this mythical creature that could potentially end this war, and so both sides, both of the species in this book, are hunting down that mythical creature, trying to find out if that's just legend or if it's real, because if they could find it, they could end the war. Our main character is a thief, and she kind of finds clues that lead her to where this mythical creature, the Firebird, may be, and so she goes on a journey across the world. That's kind of an extra bonus point. This book does feature travel. We go to Japan, Scotland, France, Germany, New York, and our main character has to plan how to break into big museums like the Louvre and the Met. So she's trying to break into these museums and steal these ancient artifacts that could be clues to leading her to this legendary Firebird. Reason number 3 you might like this book is if you like a motley assortment of characters. We have this incredibly misfit group of characters that have come together. Some of them are on the side of the birds and some of them are on the side of the dragons. We've got 5 characters that find themselves working together with a common interest to track down this legendary Firebird. So our main character Echo is the thief. We also have a deposed prince, we have a wounded warrior, we have a very flirtatious scoundrel, and then we just have a healer that was kind of caught up in it. And that dynamic between these characters works so well when you think about the heist story and how they all have to work together to find these things and how they're on opposing sides but they have a common interest. Another kind of mini bonus thing that I want to point out here is the diversity that's in this book. We do have a male-male relationship within this group of characters. They aren't characters that are named in the synopsis, but when you meet them you will know who they are. I say male-male instead of gay because I actually don't think that at least one of these characters doesn't identify as gay. He might be bisexual, I'm not sure. A label is not given, but I did want to point out that there is a bit of diversity in this book. I wouldn't call it a diverse book because they aren't the main character, but they do have points of view. And the 4th reason to check out this book is if you want a character that actually processes her emotions after traumatic events. This is a story about a war, so obviously there is some killing in it. And when our main character makes her first kill, she really stops and processes it, and you can see how it affected her and affected her mental state and her, just who she is, her code of ethics. She really had a moral dilemma there, and I really enjoyed seeing that. I loved seeing that process because so often a character is thrown into some huge battle and they're just like slashing left and right and they don't really stop and process it. So I really enjoyed seeing that in this book. It made the character feel so much more real, and I think that if you're looking for morally complicated YA, that this could be a great reason to check this book out. Now, like I said, I do quickly want to touch on 2 things that could potentially be a turnoff for you, just because I hear a lot of people saying they don't like these things in books, and they were present, so I want to alert you to that. First of all, this book does feature a love triangle, but in my opinion, it's more of a love line. One relationship crumbles and another relationship forms, and I feel like that's a very natural part of life. It's definitely not like 2 guys are standing there going, choose me, no, choose me, and the main character is like, who does my heart want? It's not that at all. It was not full of angst. It felt normal. I liked it. I had no problems with it at all. But if you just can't deal with more than one love interest, you know, that is there. The second thing that could be a turnoff to you is that the love interest in this book is quite a bit older than the main character. This is a case where one of the races in the book kind of stays looking young but actually ages, so he's like hundreds of years old, and the main character being a human is like a teenager. But there is so much more to it than her age. There was no power imbalance between these two characters. I want to make that clear. He's not in a position of authority over her. There's just a trusting relationship there. There's no manipulation or anything like that. I liked it. I thought it was done well, but I'm bringing that up in case it's just like a hard limit for you that you cannot do older love interests. I ended up rating this book 4.5 stars. It really, really impressed me with the things that it did well. So I really love it. I hope that I have kind of built up your excitement or interest in this book. If I have made you more interested in it, definitely let me know. If you've read it, let me know what you thought of it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the comments. Bye!